Categories of land use, geographic studies. Nature has three major elements as land, water and air. All of them are essential to support not only the human life but also all other lives. Land. It is an area of the earth's surface including all elements of the physical and biological environment that influence land use. Thus, land refers not only to soil but also landforms, climate, hydrology, vegetation and fauna, together with land improvements such as terraces and drainage works. Both economically and legally, past and present, all land has an owner and a title. This ownership is deep-rooted. The titles of any land and parcels of land are firmly established and they should be used with proper planning. Human civilization. As evolved over several centuries, human population thrived with several activities like searching food, constructing shelters, growing fodder, hunting animals, boating, fishing, swimming, playing and fighting for various reasons. The material requirement of the human increased along the growth of civilization and population. Preservation of resources became a necessity. Acquiring more land areas for cultivation, settlement and other purposes got increased. As the population started expanding, the need to explore new areas, discovering new land frontiers became a basic need as land was considered as a basic resource for all purposes. Art of irrigation was promoted and the art of organized human settlement was also encouraged. About 300 BC, true urban societies got evolved with occupations like merchants, manufacturers, traders, officials, priests and peasants. Growth of population and unplanned use of land resulted in deleterious effect on life and other resources. Humanly satisfying environment has become a necessity. People realize the importance of land use planning. In this episode, the following points are highlighted to understand the different categories of land use. They are proper land use planning, land use classification, urban land built up, rural land built up, importance of land use analysis. Proper land use planning. Today, land has become a valuable natural resource for all life to thrive and for carrying out many socio-economic activities. Understanding and protecting of land and other resources has become a priority subject for all countries. Patterns of development were oriented towards process of growth, expansion or realization of potential, bringing the regional resources into full productive use. The land is utilized for different purposes such as cultivation of crops, settlements of population, creation of hydroelectric, thermal and nuclear projects, development of industries and maintaining forests and wildlife. Land use. Definition. Any kind of permanent cyclic intervention of land is called as land use. It is the surface utilization of a vacant or developed land for a clear purpose at a given time. Land use is the management of land to meet human needs. This includes rural land use and also urban and industrial use. It is often mixed with land cover also. Land use and land cover. Land cover is defined as the observed biophysical cover of the Earth's surface. Such an observation can be made by the human eye, aerial photographs, satellite sensors or simply existing maps. The definition embraces vegetation and man-made features and includes bare rocks, bare soils and water areas. Land use. Land use reflects the degree of human activities directly related to land and making use of its resources or having an impact. Two key aspects of land use are the products and benefits from use of the land and the operations applied to the land in order to produce these products and benefits. Land use is difficult to observe. Field and ground information such as surveys and censuses are usually required to study the products and benefits of land use. Land cover is about the biophysical aspect of land and land use is about the functional aspect of land. Land use is the cause and the land cover is the effect. Many of the land use operations lead to the change in land cover, which is the consequence of interactions between the natural environment and the use. In agricultural senses, the area of the holding is classified according to its main land use. Knowledge of current land use is essential to support analysis and management of land, vegetation, water resources and quality, and the maintenance of biodiversity. Land is a major agricultural and natural resource with significant impact on economic, environmental and social aspects of a nation and the world. Agricultural land use data are important for many of the regional and global activities. The validation of agricultural land evaluation, the preparation of perspective studies on agricultural production and food security, natural disaster relief operations, farming system studies and policy formulations among others are some examples. The land use, land cover pattern of a region is an outcome of both natural and socio-economic factors and their utilization by man in time and space.